This goes out to all the women that say that they would choose a bear over a man. The most irrational, illogical decision or choice ever. But I give kudos to the men involved in this story I'm about to go over real quick, because without them, there would be at least 2 casualties. And those 2 casualties would have been children. And these were innocent bystanders that decided to jump in and save these 2 children when there was no obligation to do so. They were good citizens in the right area at the right time. But we don't need men, right?
The heroic men that helped save a woman and her 2 children. The car they were riding in caught fire.
Our Kelly Rule has more from them and family members who are grateful.
On fire, we'll have to do it.
An emotional reunion today.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Harlan Hawkins returning to the Shell gas station at A Street and South Walnut Street in Wilmington to hug and thank the heroic workers that jumped in to this, helping his niece, Lariah Anye Hawkins, after her car caught fire, and heroically rescuing her 5-year-old Dante and 8-month-old baby Aliyah from the flames. Video provided to Fox 29 shows Angel Rivera screaming for help from first responders moments after they pulled the children to safety.
I walked over to the ambulance and he had grabbed me on the way over and he was telling me, that he grabbed the baby or so I just don't know what's going on.
They said they didn't even think about it. They just started running this way and helping her out.
Through a translator, Wilmington firefighter Alex Ortiz, the heroic men working at the car detail shop say moments after Lariah pumped gas, her car caught fire here just after 7:30. They say there appeared to be fireworks in the trunk. The flames grew so quickly they couldn't see who was in the back seat.
He could hear the baby crying, like really loud and screaming. He pulled back and he said, okay, well, let me cover my face. That way I get burnt a little less, and then was able to go in within seconds and then strap the seatbelt, get him out. And they managed to get the baby out of the car seat, and they kind of stripped the stuff off of the baby and kind of started rolling the baby just to put everything out. Yeah. As fast as she could here in the garage.
As Wilmington firefighters extinguished the flames, Lariah and her 2 children were taken to the hospital where their family says they are recovering. The men say after a long, emotional night, it was a huge relief to hear that they are pulling through.
Having the baby in their arms and being able to care for them, it's frustrating being parents themselves. They said of course they feel extremely proud, more so that they were, given the opportunity to deliver and to respond and to go into action, and that they were able to do so successfully, that they feel extremely proud of it now.
Kudos to those men that saved those children's lives. The mom got herself out, but the 2 little ones, we honestly don't know what could have happened. This goes to show that not all men are bad. Not all men are evil or have bad intentions. Men genuinely, for the most part, they want to protect. That's their innate characteristics, is that they want to protect naturally. And so can you imagine had this situation gone another way because men were not around? So can we really live or exist without men in this world? No, we can't. No matter how much we want to say we hate men, no matter how mad we are, how irrational, emotional, whatever we are, the reality is we would be lost in a world without men, period. Over a year ago, I posted a video about how well women did when it came to them surviving on an island by themselves. And that was an utter disaster. Kudos to the men out there. Women like myself, we still appreciate you. We still love you. We still appreciate everything that you do to contribute to society, whether it's to keep the lights on, whether it's to keep our roads paved, whether it's to continue to create different technology, whatever the case may be. Oh, and especially our first responders, since over 2/3 of them are males. Women like myself, we still appreciate you, and I acknowledge everything that you do. So, If women, for you out there, that you are always questioning on social media, what happened to chivalry? What happened to men wanting to naturally protect women? Well, try and be a little bit more approachable. Next time a guy just wants to say hi, just give him a quick little smirk or smile. It's something so simple. You don't have to come off so guarded, because there's a lot of men out here that they're just polite. They just have some manners, and they're genuinely just saying hello with no second thought, no nothing. Not every guy wants something from you. Please keep that in mind. And just because a guy isn't attractive to you doesn't make him creepy. So, to those men that saved those 2 children, I commend you. Thank you for what you did. Because we need men like you in society. We really do.